What's up? This is Gilbert Arenas rocking with the 3-Point Conversion Radio. Y'all tune in. Holla at your boy.
And we will begin in just a moment. Hello, Coach McMillan.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great, doing great.
All right, let's go ahead and begin with the first question from Sarah.
Hey, Nate. Is that the craziest comeback you've been part of? And just what helped you guys pull that off?
You know, these guys just continue to just show true character. You know, we've been in that position before. We was in somewhat of a similar position our last game against Philadelphia. We're down 13 at the half, 13-14 at the half, and just no quit in these guys. You know, they continue to, you know, stay with what we were trying to do. We eventually found a hot hand in Lou and found the rotation that was working for us. We started to get stops and just continue to stay with it. You know, we talk about our 3 C's, being calm, you know, being clear about what we need to do and being connected out there on both ends of the floor. And they show, again, they just show their true character tonight.
Chris Kirshner.
Hey, Nate, how do you keep the composure of the team when they're down 26 and ultimately do end up making a comeback?
You know, well, we talk about that all season long. You know, just keeping your head and not losing your head, staying together, continuing to work to try to make breaks for yourself. And they've been doing that. You know, we've been down in games, and they've continued to just stay with the game plan. You know, continue to fight, continue to stay connected. And, you know, as we talk about being clear about what we need to do in the fourth quarter, we knew we needed to get stops and we needed to score some baskets. And, you know, that's what they did. So this is something that we've conditioned ourselves to do. You know, that fourth quarter, look at where we are, make our adjustments, and, you know, try to finish strong. And tonight was just really, you know, these guys just don't give up. They continue to fight.
Allison Mastrangelo.
Hey, Nate, what was the conversation like at halftime? And then at what point in the game were you like, we have a chance to do this?
Well, it's 48 minutes on that clock, you know, and pretty much the conversation was, we've been here before. You know, we've been here before, down big at the half. It's a second half. We need to come out with that energy, that urgency. We know what we need to do, and we need to do it in a hurry. And, you know, so it was very similar to, again, the second half of last game, you know, where we came out the second half with energy, started to get some stops, and was able to get back in, fight our way back into the game, eventually win it. Same thing happened tonight. You know, it's just no quit. We always talk about playing a 48-minute game. It's a long game, and it took all 48 minutes tonight to get it done.
Steve Hummer.
Yeah, Nate, believe has been kind of a big word with you since taking over. Is this the kind of the ultimate payoff in that saying, in that mantra?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, as I told them when they walked in the locker room, if you don't believe, you better believe now. And you know, just stay with it. You know, just stay together. You know, these guys continue to fight. You know, they didn't drop their heads. You know, we had to fight until we could find a rotation that was working. I thought our bench really came in and gave us a lift. You know, the end of the third, going into the fourth, we found a hot hand in Lou, and he was able to get us back into the game. And defensively, we was able to get, you know, enough stops to get this game close. And I thought the pressure went back on them, and we did a really good job of executing down the stretch.
Well, are you in this position without Lou?
No, I mean, but we've had guys all season long to step up. like this. And, it's been somewhat of a different guy each night, but tonight we needed someone to get hot. And Lou, this is something that he's been doing for a long time. And we certainly needed his offense tonight.
Mark Narducci.
Nate, you went with Lou and Trae for long periods of time. Obviously, you needed their offense, but it was a move that paid off. Had you originally planned to go that long with them, or did you just because it was working so well, you stayed with it?
No, it was, I didn't plan to go that way, but it was working. I wanted to get Trae back on the floor. Lou was scoring the ball for us. We knew it was going to be some challenges defensively with that lineup. And I thought they did a good job of working to defend. They went after Trae really the whole game, trying to make him defend. And they started to do the same thing with Lou. So we knew that we were kind of trading baskets with that lineup. And I just felt that we're going to just stay with this group and see what they can do. And it worked out for us.
One thing late in the game, you're up 3. You took them both out of the game for the defensive segment. I thought that was a key move.
Yeah. We was going offense, defense on a couple possessions late in the game. We wanted to get some size on those shooters. Seth was doing a really nice job of coming off screens. They were setting screens, and he was getting clear looks. So wanted to get defenders in there. We put Kevin and Solo in the game, but we went offense, defense the last couple minutes.
Thank you.
Jeff Zilgett.
Hey, Nate, this is more of a philosophical question in terms of, what entails a comeback. Do you have this discussion with the guys at some point during the regular season? And, how do you convince them that it truly is one stop at a time to get back into a game?
We just talk about the games that we played. Again, we've been in this situation where we've been down and we've been able to fight our way back into games and win games. And we showed them that, we showed them what they do, both good and bad in our execution. We talk about our 3 C's: being calm, being clear, and being connected. And that's just so important in the fourth quarter. No matter where the game is at, you got to show that poise. I thought our guards did a good job of controlling the game, that tempo, late in the fourth quarter. And we were clear about what we needed to do. We was fighting our way back into the game. Eventually, when we took the lead, we knew we needed to execute and we needed to be connected on both ends of the floor. And they did that. They followed that. They've been following those messages, from the coaching staff. And tonight was just I really don't have words to describe this comeback tonight.
Just real quick, Nate, you've been in these situations as a player. What's the mentality that's required, not to be, down when you're down 26?
Well, you don't get too high when you're up, and you don't get too low when you're down. And we try to keep our guys, right there in the middle. Even on wins and losses, it's the same thing. You can't get too high when you win a game, and you can't get too low when you drop a game. And that's just the way we play. And I thought tonight, again, they showed their character tonight, just staying with it, staying together, and playing a full 48 minutes.
Thank you.
Brandon Harper.
Great win tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
The team showed a lot of grit. They showed a lot of resilience. They showed a lot of fight like they've been all season. And you're one win away from going, to the Eastern Conference Finals. How does it feel to, everything you went through in this game, how does it feel to know that you're bringing this thing back home and have a chance to close this thing out at home on your floor in front of the fans?
Well, it feels great, but as we just talked about that, we're happy with the win. We know that, we have to get one more win, and closing a series is always tough. But as I just said, you can't get too high. When you win, we know there's a lot more work to do. And, we look forward to going back to our building and playing. So we're excited about that.
James Hill.
Hey, Coach, congratulations on that victory. When you look at Game 5 and the significance of it, can you just talk a little bit about how good it is to win a game like that? Obviously, you come back, just the grind and the determination to go in and get it done despite, the big fella getting off early, and you guys just continue to chip away.
Well, it's just, I mean, this team continues to show growth. I thought they showed growth in our last game, being down. They seemed to have the momentum, and we fought our way back. We were at home, and we was able to find a way to win that game. Doing the same thing on the road. Again, they just continue to show growth, and not giving up, anything, and just staying with it and believing, and to be down 20, really the second half, and really they had the momentum majority of the game, but we stayed with it, and we slowly, possession by possession, got control of the game and was able to win, a big game. So to do that on the road, again, it just shows tremendous growth by our team, and unbelievable character.
Coach, the momentum this can give you as you go back to the ATL, and as you alluded to, the challenge of a closeout game. But again, just bringing the lunch pail and going back to work, just talk about moving forward.
Well, that's what we have to do. We're excited to be going back home, but we know we have to play that game and beat this team. They're not going to give up. They're not going to throw in the towel. Philly's going to come back scrapping and fighting as they've been doing. They've had control over 2 of these games, so they're feeling confident, and we're going to have to play much better than we did tonight.
Just a couple more. First from Chris Kirshner.
Nate, what can you say about Trae's ability to lead this team back and just his confidence to not fold in these kinds of situations where you guys are down big?
Well, he's a confident player, and he's the guy that really establishes our tempo, really gets us going. And this young guy has showed so much growth this season, really showing a lot of poise out there. Even when we're down, he's confident. He believes in himself. He's showing belief in his team, and they continue to stay with it. And they're finding ways to win ball games. So he's made a major improvement from the start of the season to where we are now.
Final question from Davide.
Hey, Coach, congrats for the win. Going back to the spirit of your team, is it something that you can forge, like build with the season going on, or the players need to be this way to, do something like this?
Well, it's something that we talk about really every single day. And every time we take the floor is believing. We talk about our fists being connected. And we feel if we're tightly connected out there, that we can take teams out. And the tighter that fist, the harder the punch you throw, you can knock teams out. And they've been able to show a connection out on the floor, on both ends of the floor, offensively and defensively. And they've been able to win some big games this season. So that's always something that we talk about and we want to carry to the floor.
Thank you, Coach. That was our final question for you.
All right, thank you.